Let's talk about it. This is the podcast where Jamie and Kirsten talk about everything.
No limits, no boundaries.
Join us while we talk about what really goes on in our lives.
Anything goes.
So without further ado, let's talk about it.
Hello, and welcome
God.
back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. Me and Jamie are in a silly goofy mood right now because we just tried to start this and
I said something silly.
she was in a silly goofy mood. So we had to end and restart again.
Sorry.
Anyways, why did that? Probably because you're light. It's like your fucking shadow.
No, it's not a shadow. It's like an orb. It's a ghost. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck it is, but whatever. Anyways, good evening, you sexy fuckers.
Good evening, you sexy fuckers. Okay.
Ham.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing all right. I had a day off today, so I just really had a day to myself. It was great.
Oh, that for you. Did you do anything fun today?
I went to Target because I needed to get cat food. So not super exciting.
We love a Target run.
I got a eyebrow gel thing. I don't know. I got it at Target.
What brand is it?
Maybelline, I think. I used the cheapest one I could find. So, because I didn't want to get something expensive if I don't like how it looks. So I just got a cheap one, and I don't know if they look any different. If they're darker.
They look a little darker, and I like it. They look more full.
Thanks. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. Got a lip plumper yesterday when we went to Ulta. So I'm really
looking juiced.
I'm girly now, apparently, wearing makeup. Who the fuck is she?
Looks like you just walked out of Dr. L's office with a syringe full of filler.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of eyebrows, mine are so light right now because my hair is darker.
Yeah.
And it's driving me crazy.
It still looks alright, though. It doesn't look too weird.
Keyword.
I guess I shouldn't be a fucking dick and be too weird. It doesn't look. It looks normal. Maybe it's because I see you every day though, so it's not weird to me.
I think it looks weird, but
I think you look normal.
It's okay because I'm getting them re-microbladed in a week, which I really did not think that through. When I'm getting them microbladed,
why?
Because the lady I go to, she's her own business. She doesn't work weekends, and I happen to work next weekend because I am working for Christmas and stuff. So I have
Christmas is next weekend.
It's next Saturday, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
See, this happens. I was just telling you this. This happens. Yeah,
you haven't started your Christmas shopping?
Nope. It's honestly tradition at this point, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I usually the last 3 years I've shopped Christmas Eve for everyone in my family the day before Christmas.
I can never. That stresses me out.
It's just a little tradition. It's just, the vibes are so good on Christmas Eve when everyone's panicking at the stores. It's there's really nothing that compares.
No, I could never.
It's so therapeutic almost because there's just chaos everywhere. So I feel involved,
I've had 95% of my Christmas shopping done since before Thanksgiving.
That's whack. Could never be me, but I respect that.
And wrapped. I'm psycho about getting my Christmas. I hate waiting last minute because it stresses me out.
I don't know how to wrap Christmas presents.
But then again,
you might have to come over.
I'm really bad at wrapping,
so I can't do it. It looks like a 5-year-old. Maybe I'll.
But then again, I do my Christmas shopping so early, and then I get too excited to wait for Christmas. For example, Jamie's already got her Christmas present for me.
Yeah, up there.
A month ago.
We love that too. That was one of my favorite things I've ever gotten in my life.
I was feeling very sentimental.
It was really cute. I literally died. It's so cute.
Oh my god, show it. Show the camera for our viewers.
Maybe if you really are dedicated, you could screenshot this and then do a little zoom in because I don't feel like moving, but It's just a
I
nice little, like,
shadow
what would you call?
box.
Yeah, shadow box. And we
I
love
say
her.
the one person that I do know that watches the videos, Lydia, but she's already seen.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's obviously like one of the best days of both of our lives, I'm sure.
Love
So
it.
it was a
Little
good
memory
time.
box.
Yeah.
Anyways, eyebrows.
Yeah. We're so off the rails and like already we just started. Yeah, just so
I
everyone knows, we discussed beforehand, we're just going off the rails, so
yeah.
deal with it.
So I got my eyebrows microbladed like a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
and they've drastically faded. And
Mm-hmm.
also when I got my eyebrows microbladed the first time, I had light brown hair. So obviously
Uh-huh.
like they're a little light, and since they're like super faded, I had to fill them in a little bit anyways. So
Yeah.
I decided that my Christmas gift to myself was I've had a lot of Christmas gifts to myself, I just realized,
It's just self-care, you know.
is that I'm gonna get my eyebrows re-microbladed. But I'm
I
getting
love
it done
that.
on Christmas Eve because that's my day off work.
That's risky.
That's risky because like my family gathering is on Christmas Eve.
Oh shit. So you're going like you're gonna look crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because after I got my eyebrows microbladed last time, like right after they're like super like prominent and dark.
Yeah.
But I'm terrified to go to work the next day because
They're gonna roast you.
oh my God, they will. They
They
will,
have no
absolutely. No
filter. They
filter.
will just
They will tear
completely
me
tear your
apart.
ass up. Yeah.
But I remember last time I got my eyebrows microbladed, the second day, my eyebrow, and bear in mind, I got light brown last time. My
Hmm.
eyebrows were like black
No
the second day. Because
way.
like the second and third day, they get super, super dark.
Really?
Yes, so I'm gonna go into work. I'm gonna have to wear my glasses to like try to cover it up because I'm
You
gonna
could do
look
your glasses, and I was gonna say
crazy.
maybe when you do like but that's also maybe you don't want to like put makeup over
Yeah,
top of
you're
it.
not
Yeah.
really supposed to wear like makeup or
I was
anything.
gonna say you could do like foundation, just like lighten them up, but that's probably not a good idea
Oh
for like
God,
the
no.
healing process.
It's like a
Um,
tattoo.
yeah, you're gonna have to just, it'll be fine. It'll be normal eventually. Um,
I'm very like sensitive to like sound, like certain sounds for some reason.
mm-mm.
And I'm thinking about the one sound that it makes when you get your eyebrows microbladed. Okay, so like what I get is combo brows. It's a mixture of like microblading and like what they call like ombre brows. So like the front looks more like feather like, and then the rest is like more like filled.
Yeah.
But she takes this like it looks like a kind of like a scalpel with like the dye in the front of your eyebrows to make like feather like strokes and scrapes up. And
Are
I
you kidding me?
know, and I'm just thinking about the sound that it made last time. You could literally, it felt like she was like
Stop.
chiseling my skull. Like that's what it sounded like.
What the fuck? Are you kidding?
No.
Why
And
would
that's
anyone volunteer to have this done?
because I have no you did you see me before I got my eyebrows microbladed? I had no eyebrows. Yes, you
That's
did.
fucking crazy. Well, I
It's
don't
the fact that like
remember.
I was so insecure about my eyebrows before I got them microbladed that I would literally just like not let anyone see me
That's
without any eyebrows.
wild. I respect that. No, I think, hey, do what you're doing, but I could throw up thinking about that. She's fucking like
But
what?
that's like the fastest part though, because there's not like many.
Does it hurt?
That part I think hurts the worst, but because like again she's like scraping up. Like it's like making like little slits.
I could never. I
But
can't even tweeze my eyebrows. It hurts too
but
bad.
before you get them done, you sit there for half an hour with like numbing cream.
Okay, at least they numb you. That's good. Jesus Christ.
But by the time like she's fun, like the girl I go to is phenomenal at doing eyebrows. Like she
Yeah, yours look great. I think they're like shaped so nice.
She's great. I would recommend this lady to literally anyone in the Northeast Ohio area.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's great at her art, but by the time because like she's very precise at what she does, and like she's a perfectionist, and I love that about her.
Mm-hmm.
By the time she was done with the first eyebrow, then it felt like the numbing cream like wore off the
No.
second one.
The
So that the
fuck?
second one definitely like hurt more.
Jesus Christ.
But
I could never. That's crazy. Wow.
it's just expensive, but it's worth every penny.
Yeah,
And she's
that's
having a
crazy.
sale for Christmas, so I treated
Yeah, you
myself.
can't pass it up. Yeah. I
It was
love
my
that. That was yesterday I told you we were when we went to Ulta. You gotta treat
yes.
yourself. The perfume you got.
Yes, I've been thinking about this perfume for like a long time. Every time I go into Ulta, I smell it. And
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm thinking about it, it's making me regret it more buying it because I already bought my eyebrows for my Christmas present and then I've just bought perfume.
Treat your You never buy shit for yourself anymore, like ever. You When was the last time you bought like a vinyl? You're just like saving up your money for a different thing, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like that's a good thing,
I'm really proud of you. You like have not been buying as many things online, which is really good.
which is really
And
hard for me because a coping mechanism of mine
yeah.
and like one of my like addictive behaviors is
Yeah.
shopping.
No, mine back when I was in high school, it was like a serious thing, an online shopping addiction, and me and my counselor we worked through that because it was actually a problem. I like used it to cope and it was really
Yeah,
bad,
like
but I don't do it anymore.
I finally paid off like all my debt. Like I
Yeah.
was thousands of dollars in credit card debt because I have a shopping
Yeah.
addiction. And
It's a real thing. It's crazy, but it's seriously
something that
real.
I've been like using to cope is like every time a lot of the time it wasn't about like the item that I was purchasing. It was about the act of like
Opening it.
opening it or buying something and just feeling like a sense of relief that like I have something to like
My Look
have,
forward to.
look
Mine
forward
was
to.
always like I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited for it to come and then opening it it's like crazy, but
And then I would just forget like I would buy things.
yeah, it's always like a little present to
Yes.
yourself. But no, it is really bad. So, yeah, you've been doing better and you got that perfume yesterday, which I think you wanted a new one and like if
Yeah.
it's a nice one, it's not gonna I feel your pain. My Tom Ford one is so expensive, but it's worth it
Bear in mind, like
because I fucking smell good. So,
every time I buy perfume, it's always like a holiday set, like
yeah.
discount, big
Get the
deal.
set. Yeah.
But yesterday I bit the bullet and finally bought this perfume that I've been obsessed with.
It smells really good.
It is like the Valentino pink bottle,
Yeah.
but the price, I literally want to die.
It's
It,
not
it was
okay, it's less than
$135.
yeah, how much is my Tom Ford one?
The,
Okay.
the perfume that I've been using for years, you know how much that shit is?
Yours, it's gonna be weird because
The
that's
gift
just your
set,
scent.
it is. That is
That's
like my
literally
scent.
whenever I think of like that's how you smell. It's just what it is. It's like since I've been friends with you, you use that perfume. So I can't picture you smelling any different. It's weird.
And you know what I do? I'm like, my mom really raised me fucking right. My
Hmm.
mom has raised me to be the cheapest bitch ever
Yeah.
and shop a good deal.
Hmm.
Every year after Christmas,
Yeah.
I go to Walgreens or CVS because they always have like the perfume gift sets. And
Yeah.
since it's after Christmas,
Do
it's
they mark them
discounted.
down? Yeah.
Yes. So I would get like two or three of these of the same perfume
Hmm.
and they'd be like $20 each. And like the full bottle at
That's a steal.
Ulta is like
Yeah.
$60.
Yeah.
So I'd get the
It's a steal.
perfume, the lotion, and like
Smart.
a
That's
roller
actually
ball
really
sometimes.
smart. Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
don't, cause I mean, for a minute there, I was wearing the One Direction perfume all the time,
We love.
and that was like my go-to. But then I finally like just
You matured.
I matured and finally went for the Tom Ford because I'm obsessed with that scent. And I was like, you know what, it's time to quit being a fucking bitch about it. Just buy it, and I did, and I have no regrets. But
My thing with perfume is like I like really sweet smells.
yeah,
But like the Valentino one, it's like sweet, but like mature.
That's why, like, I'm kind of different. Like, this might sound weird, and I don't know what this says about me, but I like a more like not masculine, but
Like musky.
I don't like a super feminine perfume. You know what I mean? I like something that's like unisex, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like my go-to. That's why I like the Gucci Memoir too, because it's more like unisex. But yeah, so
Yeah, but this
just
perfume, when I think of it, I think of like confident woman.
yeah, it's really like you're gonna own the place when you walk in anywhere. Just they get a whiff of you, they're like, okay, she's expensive, you know.
But like the perfume that I've been using for years, I feel like that smells like I love the smell of it, and that's what
Yeah,
I will die by that scent.
yeah, it's great.
It's the Ariana Grande Thank You Next perfume.
Yeah.
Um, but to me,
Yeah, if
it's
anyone
like
wants to know what we smell like,
it's
I
like
smell like Tom Ford tobacco vanilla, and she smells like Ariana Grande.
it's like not like a super mature scent. Like it's definitely like
Yeah, it's very like high school, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I get that for sure.
While we're on the topic of perfume,
Hmm.
what is one perfume that like you like can't stand the smell of that everyone loves?
Viva la Juicy.
That I feel like that scent like triggers me.
It
The
triggers
middle
me.
school.
It gives me war flashbacks of like being on the cheerleading squad
Yes.
because before football games, everyone would fucking drench themselves in it, and it's like it's too fucking much. And
I can
I
thinking
hate
about
that
that
scent.
scent, I can taste it.
I hate that fucking scent. It like they all ruined it for me because every single girl on the cheerleading team wore it. So anytime I was around them, it just smelled like everyone drenched themselves in it. It's like, okay, guys, fucking one spritz and you're good. You don't need to put the whole fucking bottle on. Like, goddamn.
Also, like at that age, that like
Yeah.
we would wear that, it was you don't know the difference between a perfume and a body mist.
Thank you. Yeah, they really don't know the difference.
Because they would sit there and just squirt that shit.
Like
You need like a
post gym class vibes where everyone has their fucking like body sprays and sits there and sprays themselves for like a minute straight.
yes.
Like so fucking stupid. But
One scent that
I
I
never
like
understood that. Like, just wear deodorant and you won't stink. Like, just wear deodorant. Why do you have to? You're like covering it up with body spray every single day after gym class. Just get a little Dove deodorant and like you're fine, you know? But,
one scent that I hate that everyone loves
mm-hmm.
is the Ariana Grande Cloud.
Oh, is that the one that you tried and you had to take back? Or was
No,
it a
that was the
different one?
Goddess a Woman one.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've smelled the cloud one.
I hear so many things about Cloud about like, oh my God, like it wears so easy. Um, like every I always get complimented on it. Like this is like such like a seductive scent.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I don't know if it's just like my body,
Yeah.
but it just wears so bad on me. And I think it smells
Really?
like BO.
Ew. Oh, that was one you actually you made me smell that last night. It did smell not good.
Which is like so crazy because everyone like talks about like how much they love that scent. It's just not for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really picky about like scents. And so I have like one staple that I go to and that's it. I don't change it like ever.
I feel
But
that. Anyways, now
that's
that we've
like
been talking about perfume for like
yeah,
a
why
half
the
an
hell did we
hour.
just go on a tangent about fucking perfume? What the fuck is this episode?
Anyways,
Like that was the most random thing we've ever talked about on this podcast.
I know.
Like anyone gave a fuck. Like if you listen to that, you're a trooper because I wouldn't have. Like
How was your week?
my week was alright. Better than the last.
Good. I
Yeah.
think you made some progress.
Yeah, so that was something that I was I had a whole like breakdown about my body and clothes, whatever. It was just those kind of breakdowns really like transport me back to my middle school self, who would like cry and sob in the mornings before school if I didn't have the perfect outfit. Like all throughout middle school, I was so crazy about it. I don't give a fuck anymore, but I used to be like that. And that like a week ago when I had that breakdown, it was really similar to how I felt in middle school. Um, but just a couple days ago, we kind of got past the barrier, I think, of my
Yeah,
mentality.
I'm
And
very proud of you.
you helped me pick out an outfit for a special occasion, an event.
And that, while picking out the outfit, definitely helped me and during my time because it gave me
Yeah.
a nice distraction.
Yeah. So yeah, my week was great. Something that I actually wanted to mention, because I forgot last week. So
Oh,
it's been
okay.
a few times on this podcast we've talked about this certain guy. Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we've talked about him a couple times. This kid who we went to school with. Where do I even begin? Where I like want to vomit. So we've talked about him
Oh, Lord Almighty.
a couple times, and when I tell you, I've never seen you guys. We know that stupidity is my biggest pet peeve in life. If you're fucking stupid, don't speak to me because I don't want to deal with your ignorance. Like it's just how I feel, and I don't think it'll ever change. I just don't like fucking stupid people. It pisses me off.
I
Okay,
feel like
and
that's okay. Yeah.
I just can't. And this kid, I swear to God, I've never met someone more goddamn dense and brain dead in my fucking life. And it honestly, at this point, I like the rage that I feel is not good. I like. So what happened was, this is the kid that every couple months will harass me and say, "Hey, let's hang out," and I'm like, "Buddy, no, I'm not interested in you or pretty much any guy for that matter. There's a very select few guys that pique my interest," and so I've told him so many times, "It's not gonna happen, dude. It's just not. Sorry. Like I like girls." And what are you doing?
Sorry.
Why did you just do that?
I'll talk about it
Okay.
a little
Oh, I
later.
know. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, anyways, this kid just will not take the hint, no matter how many different ways I explain to him, I don't fucking like you. Okay? Like, it's not that hard of a
Fair.
concept. And I've, when I've been nice about it, I've been mean about it and just straight up, I don't fucking like you. Like, I've told him that. And he just keeps coming back every couple months. And so
Confident king.
he really just clearly can't handle rejection at all. And so it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I was sitting in bed and I was just scrolling through TikTok and I get a notification on Facebook Messenger, as always. Like, that's his
Not
form
the
of
Facebook
communication.
Messenger.
It's so random. And, anyways, so he texted me and was like, "Hey." And I was like, "What the fuck do you want?" So I go on Facebook Messenger and I'm like, "What?" Didn't even say hey back. I was like, "What?" And he was like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I was like, "Working?" And he said, "Oh, okay." And I asked him, "Why do you care?" And he said, "Oh, I was going to ask you to hang out." And I'm like, "Dude, how many times have I told you I don't
I'm just
want to
thinking
hang
of the
out with
next
you?"
part of this and I'm
Yeah, it
cringing
got
so
worse.
bad.
It got worse. So I was like, "Listen, like, I hate to be a fucking bitch, but no. Like, stop. Just no. Fucking no." And he was like, he was like, "Damn, all right. Like, I really thought maybe you would have changed your mind by now." I said,
Bye now.
"Dude, how many ways do I have to explain it to you? I don't like dick, okay? Like, I don't want it. Just get away from me.
I
Like, I
don't
don't
want your
like you.
dick.
I don't want your dick. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't like you." And he was like, what did he say? This is the real kicker. So he said, "Oh, I wish you would let me eat that pussy."
Uh, goodbye.
Who the
Goodbye.
fuck do you think you
Goodbye.
are? First
Goodbye.
of all, don't talk to me like I'm an object, okay? Because I'm not. Second of all, I could easily kick your ass in like 5 seconds. Third of all, what girl is going to respond positively to that.
I
It's
hate
no
that. I
wonder-
hate that word.
It's no wonder he's so fucking desperate because he hits girls with lines like that. Like, you're not charming anyone by saying that. Like, if anything, you're disgusting us. Like, I don't like you. You're gross. Like, you're fucking gross. Don't speak to me. Like, you're disgusting. How dare you fucking talk to me like that? Are you kidding me? Like,
Ew.
get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, I can't. It's just, it's pathetic. It's pathetic and embarrassing. And I don't know how the fuck he's not embarrassed. Like, you're such a loser. Get a life, for fuck's sake. So yeah, that happened, and I was disgusted, mortified, felt disgusting and used. Like, even though I didn't even do anything, I just felt dirty him saying that to me. I was like, I didn't ever invite this topic of discussion, and I didn't encourage it, and I just like left him on red because I was like, just stop. Like, what? And then right after, like, once he realized I wasn't gonna respond, he went through and like deleted some of the messages. I'm like, you're so
That's so
pathetic.
embarrassing.
Like, grow up. You really haven't matured past like the age of 15, huh? But
No.
pathetic. So, anyways, that happened. So I just think that's always a fun little topic of discussion when he comes up, because he just looks like an idiot every time. But it's what it
Absolutely.
is.
Anyways,
Yeah. Can you hear my dad in the background?
what did he say?
I don't know. He's talking some sort of shit.
All right, Raj, talk your shit.
Anyways, sorry about that. So how has your week been? It's been a week, huh?
It's been a week. Okay, I just want to preference this first. Well, today is we're filming this on Monday, December 13th. So I just want to say happy birthday to my mommy.
Oh, T Swift.
It is Taylor's birthday. She is 32.
Yeah.
She is feeling 32.
We love that.
Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
She's 32.
Yeah, my
She looks
mommy.
19 still. That's crazy.
Literally, she
The
does not
woman
age.
doesn't age.
She does not age.
Neither does Louis.
I want to say this past week has been fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
I've been
horrible.
worried on several days for you. I'm like, I feel so bad. I don't know how to help. Like, but
So I feel like Monday through Wednesday, I was just going through the motions, like depressed,
yeah,
not feeling great, but like actively ignoring it.
right.
What crazy happened? Oh, Thursday. After work, I went to do a little plasma donation.
Oh yeah, this was great.
Bear in mind, all week I've been in like very severe pain from my wisdom teeth, getting them out. So should I have donated Thursday?
Absolutely
Probably not.
But the
But,
grind
like,
never stops for you, huh?
The grind never stopped. I was gonna get my check. I'm getting my eyebrows done.
Girl boss.
Because this is my issue is when I donate plasma, the money that I receive from that in my brain is not mine. Therefore, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in my bank account. So wherever that money goes,
yeah,
it's not a thing. So I went to donate and the donation was fine. I felt fine, didn't have any problems with it. And then I get home, I came home to like a package in the mail of like clothes for my niece. So I called like my sister-in-law and I was like showing her like all the stuff that I got. Felt fine, went on the phone with her for like an hour. And after I got off the phone, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go like cook some dinner.
Yeah.
So I went upstairs to change first. All went fine. I took off like my like arm bandage. Went downstairs to like go see what I could cook up. I felt something dripping down my arm, and I was like, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
So I took my arm out of my sleeve, and there's blood dripping down my arm from like where
Yeah.
this donation came from.
I can't.
And then I was like, my ears are ringing and I'm feeling dizzy. I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
But my phone is upstairs in my room.
Yeah.
So if I pass out and fall, I can't like do anything because I'm by myself. So I was like, maybe I'll have like a glass of water and I'll feel fine.
Yeah.
So like chug a glass of water. I'm like, yeah, it didn't help. So
Obviously.
I knew that like the passing out was coming.
Yeah.
So I was mentally prepared for that. It didn't come.
Yeah.
So I crawled up the stairs, grabbed my
Yeah.
phone, and I'm just laying in my hallway.
And you call me, and
I called Jamie.
I pick up the FaceTime call, and what do I see? I see Kirsten laying on the ground, half with her titty falling out.
Left titty fully out.
Left titty out, laying on the ground, like
my arms up. There's blood everywhere.
And I was like, what the fuck happened?
Okay, but then that's when I had my arm up, that's when I noticed that my vein was like protruding out of my arm. It was like visibly risen.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what to do.
And so I asked you, what have you had to eat today? Have you drank enough water? What do you say? Oh, like one thing to eat and like not nearly enough water to donate plasma.
And then I started thinking, the reason I probably wouldn't stop bleeding is because I've been taking ibuprofen all week from my mouth surgery, and ibuprofen's a blood thinner.
Duh. Yeah. So,
but that doesn't explain. I think like she like blew the nerve though, the vein, not the nerve.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Because like under it was like bruised, like it hurt, and like
that happened to mine when I went
vein
to
was
the
like
hospital.
Protruding up.
Yeah, she just it's fucking gross, but yeah, so I call you or you call me and we're on the phone and I'm like, well, what can I do for you? Like I need to help. And I was like,
I didn't know
let me bring you food. Like let me at least get you food and go sit with you. And you were like, no, like it's fine. And I'm like, it's really not fine. So you finally added
I added my sister-in-law in.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's gross.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, you're gonna help. So I added my mother into the conversation too. And my mom is at my grandma's apartment. And I'm like, Mom, like I'm dying.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. There's blood all over my arm and my favorite hoodie. And what does this bitch do? She goes, look at my Christmas tree. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about your Christmas tree. And then I felt bad about that. I apologize.
No, it was so funny. I was dying, and then we finally agreed that I would just come.
And then my mom was like, Jamie, just go over.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, Jamie, you're gonna come here. I'm gonna be dead on the floor with my left titty out, and that's embarrassing.
Oh my god. No. So, oh my god, hi Peach. So yeah, I went and got you, and we got a little Wendy's.
We had some Wendy's. My arm's still bruised. It's fine. Peach's tail.
Oh, what's up, you little legend?
So the next day, I felt like really nauseous still, and like a headache. And I thought it was because of me donating. My arms was sore, so I was like, it's literally just that. No. I have a headache and I'm so nauseous because my mouth hurts incredibly, like so much pain, because I have a dry socket.
Yeah, you do.
From my surgery. How did I get it? I don't know. Probably from eating stuff I shouldn't.
You know what we could do? We could do a cat purr ASMR. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Oh, okay, goodbye.
So I've been like actively ignoring the fact that I have a dry socket.
Yeah.
So fast forward to like Friday. That's when the Olivia Rodrigo concert tickets go on sale.
Yeah.
I was in queue for like a half an hour. I was so confident that I was gonna get these tickets. No,
it didn't happen.
And then something happened at work. and it triggered like my personal
This
trauma,
was fucked. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I just started sobbing, having a panic attack at work. So then I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. After work, I went home and took a nap, cried a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
night, and then I woke up Friday night at like 2 a.m. in this severe mouth pain.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't open my mouth. My head was hurting so bad. Like there was so much pressure that like it hurt my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was so nauseous. I was just like laying in fetal position.
Mm-hmm.
But like Friday night, I also had like a mental breakdown over the fact that like today is like a year
Yeah.
since my grandpa died.
Mm-hmm.
And like I really haven't yet processed it. And like I just been like swallowing my grief.
Yeah.
So like it was just all starting to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably gave me like an even worse headache from crying
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I was so like determined, like no matter how I felt Saturday, I was going to like face my grief head on.
Mm-hmm.
So I woke up Saturday and my mouth was like so sore.
Mm-hmm.
My head was hurting from all like the pressure.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna go do it. I went and I went up, my family is from Cleveland, so I went in downtown
Mm-hmm.
first and I went to 27 Club, which is Machine Gun Kelly's coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
I got myself some avocado toast. They had the best avocado toast in the world, and I think about it all the time.
Love that.
And a nice little coffee, and somewhere that I grew up like in Cleveland was the valley.
Mm-hmm.
That I always resonate that with my grandparents. We'd always go driving through the valley, would go sit in the valley, we'd go walk through the valley. It
Mm-hmm.
was very significant for them. So I was like, I'm gonna face my grief. And I went and sat in the valley by myself and I like
Yeah.
journaled and like wrote down my feelings
I love
and
that.
fucking sobbed. I was crying
Mm-hmm.
so hard.
Yeah.
And it finally just like hit me that like I've been like decompressing all this grief and like I had to admit like that he's not here anymore and like
Yeah.
not me about to cry. I don't know, like sorry.
No, you're okay.
My grandpa played like a really big role in my life.
This is not
Sorry.
it's not funny, Kirsten. I'm so
Sorry.
sorry. We know I can't be
I know.
serious.
I would be laughing too.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Carry on.
And I just feel like when I found out my grandpa died, the first instinct to me was to like take care of everyone else around me.
Mm.
And I'm admitting that to myself that like I didn't take care of me. And I was like, it's time for me to take care of me. And I
Yeah.
faced it and then I drove like my car, I felt like I was just driving and my car just led me to his house and I
Mm.
drove past his house and I just had this breakdown
Mhm.
because like like my family sold it to like one of my aunt's friends.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, I could just went in, but like
But still, yeah.
looking out from it from inside it just like didn't seem like a home anymore and like
Mhm.
that's what like really set me.
Yeah.
So I had like a nice little mental breakdown about that.
Yeah.
One thing that I want to mention about my grandpa's death, um, and it's the way that I cope is with like dark humor too.
Yeah.
So my grandpa died of COVID,
Mhm.
and we were like fully prepared to say goodbye to him. Like we said our piece and goodbyes like over a FaceTime call.
Yeah.
And then when they took him off the machine, he actually started breathing a little better.
Yeah.
Um, so we got him sent home on hospice because like my grandpa was very adamant about wanting
Yeah,
like
I'm
to
wondering.
die at him in his house.
Mhm. Yeah.
So they after like fighting with the hospital, like they got him home on hospice.
Mhm.
And I spent like the next day and a half like just really fully there. And the night before he died, I felt this urge to like go home and like sleep at my house instead of staying the
Yeah.
night at my grandpa's.
Mhm.
And when I was driving home, I really like felt I would say like I'm pretty intuitive with like
Mhm.
myself and things around me.
Yeah.
I just felt my like grandma's presence with me like when I was driving home,
Mhm.
and I was like it's coming, like it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
So I went home and I was gonna go up the next morning, but I just had this gut feeling that like I just needed to take the morning slow
Mhm.
and just
Oh.
really take my time getting to my grandpa's, which was
Mhm.
perfect because if I would have left like I planned to at the time, I would have found
Yeah.
out that he passed away when I was driving.
Yeah.
So when I was like having my breakfast, a lot of the time I rewatch, like I'll watch the night before's SNL
Mhm.
and Sunday morning because I'm a grandma and I'll go to bed super early.
Yeah.
So I was watching this episode of SNL. It was
Oh.
Timothy Chalamet hosted, and
Yeah.
the famous Yeet Skirt sketch with Pete Davidson and Timothy
Yeah.
was playing, and I get a phone call, and I answer, and I find out that my grandpa died.
Yeah.
So the rest of my life, I had to know that my grandpa died to Yeet Skirt.
Yeah, no, that's actually me and my sister Jessica. My aunt years ago, she passed away from cancer, and we like knew it was coming towards the end. And me and my sister were in the kitchen listening to Hannah Montana. And we were like singing along, having so much fun. And then my mom came downstairs and like told us she fucking died. And like we like found out listening to Hannah Montana. So I feel that, yeah, it's like a really
Yeah,
unfortunate
really
way to,
unfortunate.
yeah. So no, I get that.
But
That's
what made
tough.
it worse is for the next month, that sketch
That was
was
like
like
viral
going
on,
viral.
yeah, yeah. So you just had to keep hearing
The
it.
Yeet Skirts were just really hitting different after that, man.
I bet, yeah, that's
Um,
tough.
but like after I got off the phone, I was literally just like disassociating to like Pete Davidson like singing "You Never Loved
Love
Me,
me.
Mom,
Oh my
but
God.
I needed you." Whoa, and I'm just like
That's so
sitting there
funny. Yeah.
like nothing. I felt like nothing.
That's so fucked. Yeah. Wow.
um, but
Yeah.
yeah, I like, faced my grief and I'm
I'm proud of you. I
gonna
think
start to work through it.
that's really, really good. And I'm super proud that you finally, are starting to do
Yeah.
that.
Um, I guess we could actually start talking about something.
Please. Yeah. I told
Oh, one
we
more
warned
thing.
them. Oh my God, I have another thing too.
Um, so last year I started saving money for a nose job.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I thought I really worked. I was like, you know what, I don't need it. I like had a self reflection moment of
Mhm.
clarity. And I was like, I don't like my nose, but I don't need a nose job.
I love your
But
nose.
recently,
I think it's great. I don't think it's bad at all.
recently, I've been really like reconsidering that option because I fucking hate it and I'm so insecure about it.
Kirsten, I
I
think
hate it. My nose is huge.
it's not though. It's not. It's literally like so proportioned with your face. It doesn't look bad at
And
all.
one thing is me and my brothers always joke, like roast each other. And as much as I will never admit it to his face, when he makes a comment about my nose, that shit low key be hurting my feelings so hard.
Oh my gosh. No, I think you have a great nose.
I
I don't
hate it.
think it's bad at all. I mean, I get it. I've always been insecure about mine
I
too,
love your
so.
nose. Do you want to trade?
Yes, actually. I've never liked mine, but I mean, it is what it is. I could never go through with like a rhinoplasty because that would be a tough recovery, I feel
Fuck yeah.
like fucking bruising all over your face. Fuck that. But I think you have a great nose, but if, a day comes where you really have had enough of it, I'll support that.
Thank you.
Of course, I had one more thing I wanted to mention that's super embarrassing, but it needs to be told. So I don't have to hold on to it anymore. So today when I was at Target, I was just looking around and I needed a new bra because I don't own one anymore except for my one training bra from Justice for Girls that I've had since I was in like 6th grade. And basically, little known fact, my boobs never grew. They like were like this in middle school and they just never got bigger. They just stopped. And
Okay.
so I've had this one bra forever and it's just always worked out for me. And then I've been, the last few weeks, I'm like, maybe it's time to like upgrade a little bit to like a real bra. And then so I was at Target and
Fair.
I was in the bra section and I realized that my like normal bra size, that's not a training bra, it's a fucking 34A.
It's okay. Little titty gang right here.
It's so tough. I couldn't decide if I wanted to commit to like a normal bra or like another training bra. So I got one that was for little girls and it's like kind of in the middle. It's like a mix of a normal bra and a training bra. And I felt like such a weenie having to check out and have this little fucking kid bra. And it was so embarrassing. And the girl who worked there looked at me funny, but whatever. Like, what do you want me to do about it? So
Love
that
that.
happened today. It's just tough, man. Like, they just never grew.
Mine either.
And I literally like never wear a bra anyways, but it's good to have one in case I ever need it.
For sure.
So maybe one day I'll actually have to wear it, but I got a new bra for the first time since 6th grade. So
I
yeah.
love that for you.
Yes, that's the thing that happened. But anyways, let's get back on track. What do we got? Are we starting off with a bang?
Yes. You know, I was thinking about like if we were gonna talk about this on here and up, and I think it's very important to.
It's
Um,
it's very important to talk about this actually.
because of how fucking tone deaf it is,
And
and
let me
how
just
inconsiderate, and just how
I just was
stupid.
yes, no, I was
I
just saying 20 minutes ago, I fucking hate stupidity. I can't fucking deal with it. And when I
I
read
really
this,
don't.
the amount of rage that filled my fucking body when I read this dumbass's fucking words, I was like, did your brain just stop working past like 4th grade? Like, I don't understand how people are this fucking stupid, Kirsten. I really don't get it.
I like.
Like,
I don't like to talk or comment on people that are like that are
irrelevant and trying to do shit for attention.
yeah.
Listen, I will not hold back because I just can't with fucking ignorant people. I can't. It's like,
But
are you not embarrassed? Like, are you not
I don't like
embarrassed?
to like acknowledge people like this. But when you say shit like this, I have to comment on it. I
The
have to.
line, you cross the fucking line with this kind of stupidity. Like,
So,
oh
last
Christ.
week a Vogue cover article came out for Olivia Wilde, who obviously doesn't have any thoughts in her fucking brain. Sorry.
No, it's
I'm not.
we're
I'm
just
not.
no,
And
I
I just
am. I am. I am so about to rip her ass up, dude.
so I
I'm
was
trying to not be a dick, but like this is an appropriate time to be a dick.
so I was scrolling through Twitter and I see um like a quote from her Vogue article, and
Yeah.
I really had to read it twice to like, because I at first I thought like someone was like
Trolling.
trolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
No, this is actual words out of I
Do you want to do the honors of reading it?
um
I just send it
let me
over to
see.
you.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm on my laptop. Okay, are we all ready?
Yep.
Okay. And I quote. Is this the full quote? Yeah. Here we go. And I quote, the 1950s gets this rap as a very controlled conservative era, when in fact it was incredibly debaucherous. Debaucherous? Yeah. Which, I can't. Anyways. My grandparents on my mother's side loved to party, Wilde says. One of Wilde's aesthetic reference points for her film was poolside gossip. Slim Aaron's photo of, I don't know what the fuck that word is, women in caftans chatting over cocktails in a Palm Springs backyard who's manicured perfection. I literally can't
How
do it.
tone deaf
How
are
fucking
you?
stupid are you? How fucking stupid
Babe,
are you?
there was segregation in the 1950s, but it's okay. It's okay because your grandparents were partying, and it's so like to them it wasn't like a controlled conservative era.
I can't.
Sorry that they had it so nice where people when like other people like couldn't go to school together.
I okay, what I'm gonna say is you're so fucking stupid that you forget you're white, Olivia. Your family's white. They didn't have, I'm sure it was a great fucking time for them. Like, are you that stupid? In your fucking head, are you that fucking
Like, of course, your
stupid?
grandparents were having so much fun. They're white, heterosexual Americans in the
Like,
1950s.
are you genuinely that fucking dumb? But she is that fucking dumb. She's the one who compared going from actor to director as coming out of the closet, which is just so unbelievably fucking stupid. Like,
Oh,
I
how
just
brave are
genuinely,
you?
you're so brave, girl boss, go off. But like, I just don't understand what goes on in someone's head. Like, are
Like,
you just
can we
that fucking
in the
stupid, bro?
1950s, the Jim Crow law was like effective. I don't know. African Americans were being like lynched.
Yeah.
Women, even white women's in some cases, were treated as objects.
Yeah.
They had no rights. USA just invaded Korea.
She's just
So what? But yeah, but yeah.
it's just I have no.
I'm so glad that your rich white grandparents love to party.
Yeah, I'm so glad they had a great time. Like, it's just the fact that there's really like people that fucking stupid on this planet. Isn't that scary to think about? Like, people are just that fucking dumb. That's like terrifying to me. Like, did you not take like a fucking fifth grade history class?
And what like just really blows my mind about this is that this woman praises herself for being like this feminist
Yeah,
girl boss, and
she
she could
really.
not be more tone deaf.
She couldn't be more tone deaf. She couldn't be more fucking self-centered
Or
and
just like
narcissistic. Like,
she has
she's the type of
absolutely
person where she preaches this and comes off as I'm doing things for the people. No, the fuck you're not. You're doing everything for yourself to make yourself look better. That's what you're doing. And I can't stand that.
she just
It's like
has
performative
no
activism. It's
yes,
she's doing it to make herself look good. You're a piece of shit for that.
yes,
Sorry. You're a fucking
yes.
horrible person for that.
She
It's
has
just
absolutely no like outlook on things
yeah.
that aren't like white,
Yeah.
hetero,
Yeah.
girl boss.
She's just so brave for being a director. She's so fucking brave for making that switch, and I just can't even believe she did that. And I can't believe she handled it so well. Like, how fucking brave are you? You basically came out of the closet, Olivia. I'm so proud.
Another thing that
Like,
I keep on seeing,
you're
like
fucking.
with her, like different articles, is like she's all about this like no asshole rule, but like she just seems like the asshole.
She is the asshole. Have you heard her fucking anytime she speaks? I'm sorry, like I'm not trying to be rude, but like I've never heard her say something that like held any sort of like weight or like made any sort of fucking sense, first of all. Like
If she's gonna be that blatantly fucking ignorant and like say that like
At least
statement.
admit to being stupid. Don't pretend like you're so smart.
She
Like,
needs
just
to
be
hire
like
like
you're dumb.
she needs to hire a new PR team, because the fact that her team read that and was like,
Yeah,
that's good.
let's publish that. Yeah. No, it's really
Like, at
fucking
least
bizarre.
she's not even like trying to hide her ignorance.
It's the fact, and I'll tell you what it is. It's the fact that I can speak for, I think, a majority of people because let's like talk about the Harry Styles thing. I'm a fan of Harry, and I can speak because before this all whatever, I speak for probably the majority of people. I had no fucking clue who she was. I genuinely didn't know who she was. And I think that goes
I
for
know who her hot ass fiance Jason Sudeikis is.
I'm not being mean. I'm just
Oh!
genuinely saying I did
Mr.
not
Sudeikis
know
is so good looking. Sorry.
I didn't even know she existed and till this whole fucking thing. And so now it's like I feel like the only people that even know her really are his fan base and everyone else still doesn't fucking know who she is. You know what
I
I
think a
mean?
lot of the general public
They
knows
probably just
more.
don't give a fuck.
They
I
don't
like
care though.
no one I know that like they're not even Harry fans, whatever. They don't know about that shit. They still don't fucking know who she is. Like, and I'm not trying to come off as like fucking rude for that. It's just like I think probably true. Like she's just I don't want to be mean, but it's just the way I
It's
feel.
fair.
Like I just think she is doing everything in her power to leech onto the attention and just take it for everything it's worth. And
Like, at this point, I
there's
feel like she says things for the shock factor,
she does.
because there's
She
no
does things for
way.
the shock factor. Everything she does is for
Because I'm
attention.
like in my brain, like thinking rationally, she
Mhm.
thought that thought and said it out loud. And like, what she like first when I read that, I was like, there's no way she's not doing that for like the shock factor.
Right. Like I just don't understand how
Like,
you
I
can
just
just
don't know how
be
you can be
that
like that blatantly
clueless.
ignorant
Yeah. Like
to everything around you.
I mean, she's a grown ass woman though. Like she has kids. You're so grown. You have your own children. And you're that fucking like uneducated? I have a hard time believing you're that uneducated. I'm sorry. You're like
Yeah.
35 years old. There's no way you're that fucking dumb. Like I'm sorry. There's just I refuse to believe that people are just that fucking stupid. I refuse to believe it. Like cuz it bothers me, it irks me. It awakens something inside of me that just fills me with rage. Like I just can't. But anyways,
Um,
that's I
speak
ow fuck. I
you
just hit my
okay?
elbow. Yeah.
Speaking of bad people, Jessy Nelson.
Um she's another
So
little girl boss. Go off.
I this sounds so horrible coming out of my mouth, and it makes me sound like a horrible person.
Mhm.
I love to see bad people fail.
Okay. Okay.
That sounds so bad.
I think I get where you're coming from. I personally, I wish the best for everyone. I hope everyone who's horrible and shitty grows as people and we all can not be
I
fucking
would
stupid.
love to see, like, if they're like actively trying to make themselves a
Mhm.
better person. That's different. But if you're
Right.
just like actively being ignorant,
Yeah.
I love to see you humbled.
For sure. No, I get that.
So
Yeah.
like, I retract that statement. Like, I love seeing bad people like fail. That's not what I
Yeah.
meant by it. I love seeing them when they're actively being fucking ignorant,
Mhm.
be humbled.
For sure. Yeah,
So,
I get that.
um, Jingle Ball was this past weekend.
Mhm.
Um, and Jessy Nelson really just made her like debut as like a solo artist.
Mhm.
And
Careful.
I, I wasn't a fan.
No, and that's the thing. Everyone is gonna, hey, this is literally the name of the game. Not everyone is gonna love it, and that's just what it is.
Stage
And
presence just gave me like
it
ch-
gave chav.
chav. It was giving like trying to get comfortable in my work desk seat with the
Yeah.
dance moves with the, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Wasn't for me.
For sure.
And honestly, it just made me chuckle because of how blatantly ignorant that she has been recently.
Yeah.
Well, not even recently, that she is.
And I think that's another one where she's just doing anything for attention.
Oh yeah.
I mean, gets the people talking at least.
Anyways, Stan, Little Mix.
Yeah, the whole thing, I mean, I saw so many people just tearing her up for everything from her lip syncing not being on and her dancing and the outfit, all of it. And I'm gonna say, like, I don't, I didn't personally, it's not something I would like pay money to see. Like, I wouldn't go to her concert. But at the
Anyways,
same time, that is
Stan, Miss Leanne.
obviously, yeah, obviously. I'm not defending her by any fucking means, but I will say with people like making fun of the way she looks and like her dancing and all of that, just leave the girl alone. There's other things you can come for about her as a person, not just don't come. It's such a cop out to come for like her looks. Well, besides that, but
The
like
woman
don't make fun
changed
of
her
her.
whole race.
That was what I was saying. Like that's a whole other fucking thing. But in general, like the way like, if they make fun of her for like certain things, like don't that's a cop out. If you're gonna fucking come
I
for
don't I
someone,
don't know. The dancing was pretty bad.
that's okay. That's fucked up though. Don't make fun of her. I'm sure she was probably mortified.
Okay, it's okay for me to say her dancing was bad because I literally dance like a middle-aged woman.
For sure. No, I get that. I just think people need on social media, like this is gonna happen no matter how many people say don't be mean. It's always gonna be there. But like maybe take it a little easy on making
Okay,
fun of
Miss Girl
people.
made like a huge cry fest about like how she gets bullied online, and then act went
Yeah.
a month ago and bullied
That
Leanne
yeah,
online.
no, that was
So
fucked. That was fucked for sure. Like I
she's a
said, I
taste of her
am
own fucking medicine.
no, for sure. I don't okay, let's not say that. We're not gonna encourage bullying,
I'm not
but
I'm not encouraging bullying. I'm not like saying like go like slander her, but like
yeah. I two wrongs don't make a right. I don't think anyone deserves that. Even as shitty as she is, no one deserves that. And I think that as she's got to fucking like just stop being so fucking
she
like
needs to get a fucking grip and a reality check.
she's really yeah, that's what I will say. She's got to really figure her shit out and stop doing things to be controversial. Like just stop. You're not making yourself look good. Yeah, you're getting attention, you're making people talk, but it's not good attention.
Okay.
No, by any means not defending her though. Like fuck no. I'm not a fan. I don't support. I'm just throwing it out there.
Before we wrap things up,
Mhm.
we gotta do our we're not really strangers question. So, my question is, are you healed or just try not to think about it? That's Steve.
Um I think it's a mixture of both with all different things in my life. That's a broad
Yeah.
question and I've healed from a lot of things in my life, but there's certain things that I haven't and I'm kind of just covering it up, whatever.
I think
So,
I
yeah,
would
I would say both for sure.
I think I would agree because there are some things that like I do think like I'm in a better mindset about, but like
Mhm.
still actively avoid, you know.
For sure. Yeah. No, I agree completely. That's how I am.
Okay, song of the week.
You go first. I need to.
Eddie's song, Sticky Fingers.
Wait, what is that?
Eddie's song, Sticky Fingers.
Oh, okay. I've never listened to it.
I love that song. It
I love
reminds
that.
me, that really like takes me back to like freshman year of high school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Sorry. I'm trying to work all of this on my laptop. And I can't remember any of the fucking songs I've been listening to. Here we go. I'm gonna go New Romantics, T Swift.
Great choice.
Happy birthday to her. She gets my
Happy
song of the
birthday.
week. So yeah.
Should we wrap this up? I'm starving. I need dinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I just completely lost it.
All right.
Anyways.
All right. This has been great.
This has been
Let's talk about it
with
with
Jamie and Kirsten.
Kirsten. Be
Tune
nice
in next
out
week
for some more fun.
Why'd you say a sheet?
Shit. Be nice to good. Treat people with kindness. Stay safe. All the love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.